A lot of Republicans already, including Speaker Kevin McCarthy, has been no. They immediately rode to the former president's defense. McCarthy, who's the Speaker of the House, implied that it was Joe Biden himself who was going after Donald Trump. McCarthy writing, quote, "It is unconscionable for a president to indict the leading candidate opposing him." That's, of course, not what happened here. It's from the Justice Department, which appointed a special counsel, which then used a grand jury to get an indictment. Majority Leader Steve Scalise tweeted in part, "Joe Biden is weaponizing his Department of Justice against his own political rival." Republican Conference Chair Elise Stefanik titled her statement on the indictment, quote, "The unprecedented and sham indictment of President Donald Trump by Biden's Department of Justice." A slightly different story in the upper chamber, Joe. The Republican Senate leadership keeping quiet so far. Mixed reactions on the campaign trail. Asa Hutchinson said Donald Trump should get out of the race. Chris Christie said, "I'm going to wait and see. I want to see the indictment. I don't get my information from Truth Social," he said. Ron DeSantis, as you can imagine, rode to the defense of Donald Trump in all of this. But, Joe, these are starting at the top with the Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, suggesting he knows better, of course, that it is Joe Biden targeting a political opponent. They know what Donald Trump did because he has told us what he did, taking these documents home, obstructing justice, all the rest of it. So it raises the question, are they okay now? These are people with access to classified information. Are they okay with people stealing and bringing home with them classified documents?
You know, this is really so sleazy. It's as sleazy as Marco Rubio attacking the jury system in America. It's as sleazy as Donald Trump attacking the intel community. It's as sleazy as Republican senators attacking our men and women in uniform, saying they would rather have Russians because Russians were real men and our troops. I mean, it is so sleazy. All the institutions are tearing down. Now they continue to try to tear down the rule of law. They tried to do it. It's so sleazy. You look what Josh Hawley and everybody said yesterday. You look at what they said after January the 6th, what they did on January 6th. They have absolute contempt for the United States of America. Absolute contempt for the United States of America. And they put their loyalty to Donald Trump over our military, over the intel community, over the rule of law, over cops on Capitol Hill, you name it. And now, look at this, Charlie Sykes. I mean, it's not like, I know a lot of people think I just fell off of a turnip truck last week coming up from Pensacola, Florida, and they dropped me off in front of 30 Rock. But no, I was actually in Congress, and I was in Congress at a time where they called us fire breathers, right? Where they said that we were right-wing extremists, and maybe on economic issues, maybe we were. But this would have never happened. This would have not only never happened when I was there in 2000, this wouldn't have happened in 2010 with the Tea Party. This wouldn't have even happened in 2015. This contempt for the rule of law and contempt for our United States men and women in uniform, for the intel community. This all centers around defending one failed president and failed reality TV show star. It's just incomprehensible for somebody like you and me that grew up conservative Republicans.